With the shift towards remote and hybrid work, burnout is at an all-time high. In fact, a recent Gallup survey shows that 59% of workers feel burned out. But burnout doesn't always come with a flashing sign. It can sneak up on you in subtle ways. That's why today, we'll go over 10 surprising signs of burnout that you might be missing and how you can address them before they take a toll on your health and career. One of the biggest signs of burnout is chronic exhaustion, but not just regular tiredness. Imagine this. You've been working on a big project for weeks, and every day, no matter how much sleep you get, you wake up feeling drained. You start relying on coffee to get through the day, but it's not working. That's burnout fatigue. And it's different from normal tiredness because no amount of rest seems to help. Remember when you used to be excited about your job? Maybe you even looked forward to tackling new projects. Let's say you used to be the one to volunteer for challenging tasks in meetings. But now, you sit there staring at the screen feeling disconnected. Tasks that once energized you now feel like a burden. You might be thinking, what's the point? This is emotional exhaustion setting in, and it's a classic sign of burnout. For example, take Sarah, a project manager who used to thrive on deadlines and loved leading teams. But lately, she finds herself zoning out in meetings, dreading every task, and just going through the motions. Sarah's experience is common, with 67% of remote workers feeling the pressure to always be available, according to Psychology Today, leading to more burnout and ultimately a loss of enthusiasm. If your productivity has tanked, it could be a sign of burnout. Tasks that used to take 30 minutes now stretch into hours, and your to-do list feels impossible to tackle. Here's a quick check. When was the last time you felt good about completing a task? If it's been a while, you might be experiencing burnout, and it's important to start small with manageable goals to rebuild momentum. Ironically, even though burnout leaves you feeling exhausted, it can also make it hard to sleep. You might find yourself tossing and turning at night, unable to switch off your racing thoughts. And poor sleep just makes your burnout worse. Gallup research also found that sleep problems are one of the first signs of burnout for many workers. If this sounds familiar, consider establishing a better sleep routine, like winding down with a book instead of your phone. Another sign that burnout might be creeping in is when you find yourself muttering, "What's the point?" or rolling your eyes during meetings. Cynicism is like that coworker you didn't invite to the party, but they showed up anyway. If you've noticed a sharp rise in sarcastic comments and eye rolls, it's time to ask yourself, am I really mad? Or am I just burned out? Burnout isn't just mental. It can show up in your body too. Headaches, tension in your neck, stomach issues. Sound familiar? It's your body's way of saying, I need a break. So, next time you feel these symptoms coming on, try taking a quick 5-minute walk, stretching, or even meditating. Even just stepping away from the screen can help reset your system. Hustle culture might tell you that grinding nonstop is the way to succeed, but in reality, it's a fast track to burnout. If you find yourself procrastinating or lacking motivation, it might be a sign that your body is resisting the pressure to constantly be on. It's important to set boundaries, like sticking to work hours and learning to say no when your plate is full. Your worth isn't measured by how much you hustle. Burnout can leave you feeling emotionally disconnected from your work and your colleagues. And for remote workers, this feeling can be even more intense. Without the usual face-to-face interactions, many people report feeling isolated and detached. You might catch yourself avoiding virtual meetings or tuning out during calls. Take Jamie, for instance. Before remote work, they thrived in team environments, loved brainstorming sessions, and felt like part of a tight-knit group. But since working from home, they felt more alone and less motivated to engage. According to Psychology Today, 63% of remote workers report increased feelings of isolation due to blurred work-life boundaries and the lack of social interaction. This isolation can quickly escalate into burnout. The endless Zoom meetings don't help either. What used to be quick hallway chats now turn into back-to-back video calls, adding to the exhaustion. It's important to build intentional moments of connection with your coworkers, even if it's just a quick virtual coffee break or a message to check in. Can't seem to stay focused? Burnout can make it hard to concentrate on even simple tasks. You might notice your mind wandering more often, making it harder to complete work efficiently. Focus problems are a classic symptom of burnout, especially when compounded by the distractions of working from home. Try breaking tasks into smaller chunks and taking regular breaks to reset your mind. If you find yourself having emotional outbursts, whether it's sudden anger or feeling teary over small things, burnout could be the culprit. Burnout wears down your emotional resilience, making it harder to keep your cool. Gallup research notes that emotional outbursts are often a late-stage burnout symptom, signaling that you need to take immediate action, whether it's talking to your manager about reducing your workload or taking time off. So there you have it, 10 key signs that burnout might be affecting you. If you checked more than a few boxes, don't ignore it. Try some small changes first, like setting boundaries, using tools like mindfulness apps, or even reaching out to a mental health professional for guidance. Remember, burnout isn't a badge of honor. Your mental and physical health are more important than any deadline. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Be sure to tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, check out our other videos for more tips and insights on related topics. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.